what I just wrote down. I want to push this on the other screen. You don't need to see this. So what you see right here is what I wrote down. I literally just wrote down this line. So let me make this a bit bigger. So this arrow right here is where the music stopped in the Dorico file, and this is just the stuff I kept going with the idea of expanding the pitches. It's just, I added the C sharp. That's the one pitch you haven't heard. And then the X's are me after the fact saying, hey, I want to get rid of a sound in there to break up the kind of the sameness of it and to make it a bit unpredictable. So like, for example, if I were to play this with the X's out, it would be ba da 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 da. If I can do this correctly, ba ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, so it's pretty. I think it's pretty good. Let me do it again. Da. So it'll be with the X's. Da 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 da. And then the thing is, the strings will be playing at the same time, delayed. So the strings will be filling in that gap at that moment, and then the strings will have some of those notes X'd out too in their part. So they'll have a bit of a gap. So the idea is like, now I can kind of see the form of this as we go through minute 1, minute 2, etc. of all this stuff. This will dictate the form. So I'll keep removing notes until we sort of don't have any notes left and we have just space, and then something else can come in to replace that space. So it's kind of a process-driven sort of music. But like I'm letting with this particular piece, I'm kind of letting the material dictate the form a bit. It's not always like that, but with this one, I'm gonna let that happen, just because I can trust that material is gonna get us to that point. So what I'm gonna do here is go back to the brass because they have that main line. So that F sharp is there, ba. So that would be. We got this F sharp, and then this is the D. So there's some hocketing going on. So like that, this is literally the music I just wrote on paper, and now I put it in the system. So this is basically how I work. So the stuff that you saw on the sketch, right? Like it's just one line. It's not orchestrated. It's just notes, but the notes are the main part of it, and then I orchestrate on in Dorico. It keeps it really clean. So da da dee, so da. So